I am 32 years old. My name is Tomek. I'm from Poland. Basically, I always been motivated to travel and do things in life because of pain and because of fear. And this is really interesting topic because everyone experience pain and everyone experience fear. And how do I deal with it? For me, damn, it's a bumpy ride. It's a bumpy ride because I feel like it has been there forever since I was a child. I had a really good childhood, to be honest. When I was until like 12, 13 years old, my life was great. I had the best childhood ever. Bless my parents for that. But after that, it's just downward spiral. And what I experienced in school when I was young, it was unimaginable. I was bullied. I think it was because I was very unique, original. I was always very extroverted, very jokey. I did see all these things about reality in a different way that other people do not understand, and that's the main reason I think I was bullied by other friends, they say, in a high school and the school environment, because I was just perceived as weird. But now, oh shit, I've been attacked by wasp, I think. I don't think it's wasp, but shit, relax, bro. I have a milkshake, that's why. It's a really nice milkshake. Oats, banana, oat milk, curcumin, how was the name? I don't remember. Cinnamon, and what else? A little bit of chocolate and water and ice cube. Anyway, I digress. What I was talking about is that in the early stage of my adulthood, when I was a teenager, it was horrible. It was definitely horrible. I didn't like to go to school because I felt horrible there, and then I didn't like to go home because it was horrible there. Like I was a teenager going through hormones, and then my parents, they had a middle-age crisis. We always fight and do these things, and then it just affected me so deeply that I was just like constantly suffering. I was constantly in a scarcity mode, fighting for survival. And what I did because of that, coping mechanisms. So, video games. Like from very early, I was very engaged in video games, and I used to spend like 10 hours a day playing video games or texting on Gadu Gadu. It's like a messenger in Poland. And then that was my way to escape. And then I can see how this experience actually affected my adult life, because it didn't change much, it just transferred into different directions. Like I still have problem with screen time, and I sometimes the worst days I have, it's like I can be 5-7 hours swapping between my smartphone, my laptop, TV, or I don't know, something similar. And then fear and scarcity was just a big part of my life, and I coped with it using video games. Why am I like pointing to this? Because it just affected my adulthood and affected who am I now. But because of that, because of the pain and suffering, I was pushed to go beyond and try new things, you know. Like I think if I wouldn't have that same suffering and same fear that I had before, I wouldn't go abroad, I wouldn't travel, I would stay in Poland, find a cozy job, and then be a normal guy, have a wife and kids. So I'm very grateful that this experience kind of shaped who I am in a way, despite the fact that I feel like I have the same problems I used to have like 16 years ago or something. I'm 32 now, and my problems started when I was a teenager, so 13, 14, 16, something like this. And how I can actually talk about it when I still have these problems? Well, I'm just sharing my experience. I'm just sharing because sharing is caring, and I thought that this video might be useful for someone like you who's going through the same thing. I'm a millennial. I was born in a weird age when we were digitally detoxed in a way that we went online just to hang out sometimes with people, and now it's like opposite. We are online and we go outside of online to offline to hang out with people and get away from it because it's so overwhelming, because of so much stimulation in the world. And the way I conquered my fear, or I can't say I conquered it because it's not a thing that goes away. It just changes. Like, you can be scared of something and then conquer that fear, and then next time you do it, it won't be that as scary as it was, but your brain will find something else to be scared about, like, you know, you will I was always finding myself, okay, super scared of women. I was like traumatized when I was a child to just even like speak to a lady. I remember I was in love with one girl from my school. She was really cute. I won't say the name. Maybe I say yes, it's Marta, but I will not say surname because I used to have a big crush on her, and because of that fear, she was always friend zoning me, right? But when I started alcohol, and because of my sister, she was like, "Oh, everyone's drinking, and alcohol will make you cool, and you should stop playing video games and don't go be social," because I was introverted. And in a way, alcohol pushed me to be more social, but also destroyed my life, to be honest, you know. Like, I have no smell, I have polyps in my nose, and I always had the problems with breathing and smelling, and it's because of alcohol. But anyway, that's a different topic. I'm just saying, alcohol is bad, do not drink. I mean, if you drink with reason, because we need reason in our life. We need to be reasonable, and we need to use our logic, but also we need to learn how to conquer our emotions. And in a way, my fear pushed me to go beyond and then discover the unknown. The unknown is such a mysterious thing because it gives me feeling of scarcity, but it also gives me so much excitement, and it's such a hybrid of excitement plus fear. And the only way that I ever faced the unknown, it was just to go through it. In a way, you embody the fear, you feel the fear, you do not run away from it, you make it there. You're just like, okay, there's fear and I'm okay with it, and you do stuff regardless of fear. So go do that thing that you're scared about, because the fear won't go away. You will just, if you give up to fear, you will just feel smaller and smaller every day. And I'm saying that because after 15 years of self-development and meditation and working on myself, it's the fear still like knocks on my door a lot of fucking times, and I'm honestly like sick of it. I'm tired. Like, everyone is like, I was like, fuck it, fuck fear. But also, I think one of my techniques to conquer fear is imagine that I'm hugging my fear. In a way, okay, I'm giving loving kindness to my fear, so it has less power over me. But when you see like a beautiful 10 out of 10 woman in front of you, you're like, My name is Jeff. My name is Jeff. And you don't know what to say. But it's practice, you know, you can feel the fear and do it, go say fucking hi, like at least hi. But this is just an example. You can be scared of, I don't know, flying, so the only way to stop being scared of flying is to fly. There's no other way. Like, how do you ever want to fly if you don't step to the plane? You can do parachuting or something, but it's not the same. Although it's even more scary, I guess. But yeah, fear is my biggest friend and the biggest enemy, and I kind of have a love and hate relationship to it. It gave me so many experiences, like conquering my fear and go into the unknown. Just created the best experiences I have in life. And on the other side, every time that I was just tired and I taught myself that I'm not able to change my behaviors, and I felt the fear of the survival and fear of doing things, it just slapped me in the face, like, that's it. And then you're paralyzed. And then you're paralyzed and you don't know what to do. And that's how I felt like last couple of months, because I had the vision for myself and I have expectations about that, and then I tried to pursue, and I started pushing, and I thought that if I push hard enough I'll be able to go through. But you know, the more I tried, the more problems I had, and I think the only way to deal with it is to let go, you know. Still do things, I'm not saying go and lay down on the couch and relax, but I believe the most important thing to do is, before you do anything, is to relax first, or do something in a relaxed manner. Because I mean like, just imagine yourself doing anything in work, for example, in work environment. Like when you were stressed, everything was just a disaster probably, you know. You make mistakes, you make everyone around you more stressed, and then it's just a disaster. But what if you just step away for a minute, just be like, okay, I'm stressed right now, and then you have the awareness of that stress, and then that awareness actually calms you down. You take a deep breath in, deep breath out, do a box breathing or whatever, and then everything shifts within 1 or 2 minutes. So I think the other aspect that helps with fear is the awareness. So first of all, you cannot conquer fear if you do not like sink in, if you do not see it. Like, you can feel it, right? But if you want to go through it and have the courage to conquer and be brave, you have to acknowledge the fear. You need to know that it is there. So that's awareness aspect of it. Anyway, there's so many things about fear that I can talk about, but I don't want this video to be like an hour. It's not a podcast. I just wanted to say hi to you, YouTubers, and share a little bit of my perspective on fear and the unknown. But yeah, let me know how is it for you, because for me the only right way was to always feel the fear and then go do shit regardless, go through it, and then treat it as your companion. Take the fear by the hand with you and then go knock on the door of the unknown. Yeah, so that's the task for today, knock on the door of the unknown. Thank you for watching, and subscribe if you like my content. And yeah, you can also check Instagram. I'm there, and on TikTok as well, the same name. Thank you.